after last Monday's You Don't Need That Shit video was so short because I had only like 5 products saved, we're finally getting up in the pace. I have more saved. I think I have 10 or 11 posts. It's 11, yes, 11 one. And I'm excited. Not because I want to have all of them. Please don't take that wrong. I am excited because I can comment on these. I just love commenting new makeup releases. And aside from the lip of today, which are, by the way, some worn-off pieces of Charlotte Tilbury's Super Size Me and the Hindash Manifesto lipstick in Rest in Roses, I just tapped it off a bit because I just had some, oh my god, let me tell you that. You know, Germans and bread, we love our bread. Bread is holy. I am currently on a sourdough journey, and I bought a like a proofer, a sourdough proofer that can maintain like 30 degree, 35 degrees, whatever I want to have, and it costs like $200 and I hope it's fucking worth it. So I will try new sourdough. I've been baking sourdough for the past year, so nothing new, but I wanna, I wanna develop, I wanna evolve, I wanna be better. And I just bought this bread last week, or this week? No, for you it's last week. Like black bread. I don't know if you have this in the States. When I think of American bread, I always see you using sandwich toast. So that's not bread. That's okay too. I love a good toast and grilled cheese shit, but that's not bread. And it's like a whole wheat, like dark whole wheat. I think rye is in there. The bread is like kind of looking like the sponge here, and then some butter on it, then not scrambled egg, the other one, sunny side up egg, and then cheese melt, like real cheese molten on top. By the way, it's cheese from the Netherlands that my parents very kindly brought with them and gave me, because they were used to they were in the Netherlands for a short trip, and they always buy cheese there, and oh, it was so good. But what I want to say is, the lipstick, of course, worn off, and so instead of reapplying, I thought let's just tap it even, and then I applied the Isamaya Lip Lock in Black Veil on top. That was a very, very long story to tell you what lipstick this is. And I also thought, aside from telling you the lip of the day, I might include, if I remember that now always, what you will see this week. Maybe this is interesting too. By the way, would it be interesting for you if I like publish a weekly what you get video in the community tab? Let me know what you think of this idea. And if you saw the community post, you know that I have to scale down the videos a bit from 5 to 3 a week because I'm prepping for Elemis. I'm today filming an Elemis video, so you will see that look in December again. But today, again, You Don't Need That Shit. Then on Wednesday, you get my review and looks with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar and Spice palettes. And on Friday, you get this look in a Get Ready With Me, and I will be chatting about AI. We talked about the palette already last week, and now I have it here in person. This is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette, and honestly, this looks so much better in real life. I haven't touched it yet, I haven't swatched it. I will swatch it today as I'm filming this, because this week, in your timeline now this week, I will be filming 3 looks so that I can upload this. I think next week I will be able to do this, but honestly, they look extra fine, and I will also do comparison with the Ethereal Eyes, the OG one, and show you just if there are any double shades. But not only that, palette is now available. Makeup by Mario also came out with blush and contour duos, and to be honest, I think the idea of these duos is actually really cool. The duos are $30 each. I don't know how many grams are in there, but in general, I like it. I never tried the blush sticks from Makeup by Mario, but I do have one of the contour sticks, and I do like it. Last week, we also talked about the teased Robert Welsh and Blendbunny Cosmetics collection, and I said that I have mixed feelings about this collection, and by the time that I filmed the video, I haven't seen the insides. And here we have now a peek into the palette. It is already available, so it's like not that I'm now showing you new news, but I was struggle. I do struggle. I don't like that. Not gonna lie. And I am beyond okay. I try to say something in the most respectful way because I do like the brand. I love Blendbunny, but this excessive, over the top, ass crawling behavior from content creators and normal users underneath these posts, I want to throw up. And like real, and not like the person who are commenting underneath those posts, screaming, crying, throwing up. Like, it is makeup. Can you please calm the shit down? It's honestly. And content creators, they're like writing in caps, they're screaming. I saw some unboxing videos from people who were constantly doing, calm the fuck down. I love excitement for makeup. And to be honest, I'm fairly excited for this, but I'm not sitting here like, oh my God. This is a bit too much drama for makeup, honestly. And I don't want to say that all of these are ass crawling because I want to stay on Blendbunny's PR list, but I want to say that some of these are ass crawlers because they want to stay on Blendbunny's PR list. That, honestly, I don't know why, but that kind of put me into distance with this collection overall. I want to say though that I do like that one lip product that is in there. It's like a bluish purpley transparent lip gloss. That looks pretty, and that would be something I will probably pick up if I ever buy from Blendbunny again. If there is a release, I would just order this with it, if it's still available then, of course. It is nothing that I would now rush out and I have to buy. No. But I would pick this up if it is still available when I purchase in the future again. The palette, I have to admit, the longer I look at it, the more I like it. But it's just the same old again. It is... I love Blendbunny's concept. But I hate Blendbunny's concept. Because it's worn out. It's done. And when you as a brand collab with somebody... I don't know about you, but I am expecting something different. I don't expect the brand to do completely new products. That would be insane. Like, as if Blendbunny now would suddenly do an all cream eyeshadow palette. That would not be on brand. But I am expecting some more creativity because honestly, if this palette came out just as a Blendbunny palette, it would be the exact same outcome. It doesn't matter if it is ex Robert Welsh or not. It is a Blendbunny palette like 1,000 others. I feel like she is recycling maybe shades from discontinued palettes to keep them in the mix because they are so popular, which is not a shame. Please don't take that wrong. I think when there is just a shade or a shade theming or a specific color that is super popular and it is gotten discontinued because you need space for new products, it's not a wrong thing to bring them back, but maybe in a different mix. But I honestly also think that if you have any rainbow palette from Blendbunny Cosmetics, you do not need the Divination palette. And I myself, I don't think that I will ever need a Blendbunny rainbow palette again because I have the Alice Atlantis palette. I do have the Longing palette that covers all of these beautiful, more cool toned hues that Blendbunny not really explores. I have the Dollhouse for more neutral, like desaturated colorful looks. I do have Machina for like this super, like the digital color scheme. They're all so fucking pretty, and the Divination, in comparison to what is out from Blendbunny, is not really delivering it for me. And it has nothing to do with Robert. It has nothing to do with Blendbunny itself. It has something to do with how this palette is done, because Blendbunny has done this specific color scheme, the specific theming and arrangement over and over and over again, that it is borderline unfair now. Nothing can hold up with that. Nothing will feel new at this point. I mean, I have the green row, I have the blue row, the yellow is a tad bit different, and I can probably do it with the purple mixed with the pinks here. That's why this palette is so appealing to me, because I saw it already, and the Alice palette, if you remember, it was the palette that kicked my arse, because I didn't want to love this. I bought this I bought this actually to criticize it for being a like copy of the Carnival 5, but I was proven wrong. I love this Alice palette, but when I look at this, I get instantly super happy and excited. And it's the same feeling that I have for the Divination palette, because I've seen it already. And okay, someone last week in the comments under the video said that they do not have any Blendbunny palette or any Blendbunny like rainbowish palette, and this will be their first. Perfect. I have to admit, if you want to try out with Blendbunny Cosmetics and you don't want to have a rainbow palette that has all the reds and the brights and so much neon, this is a good one to start. But for a collector or somebody with a slightly bigger collection, I think that this is not. Let's move over to my friend Mitchell and Made by Mitchell. First of all, we have now the blush pots. So it's basically baked blushes. He usually doesn't do this. He has a blush book 1 and 2 that are regular like pressed blushes. But baked blushes, they are new. I don't pick them up because I am really well done here with blushes. I have too many. I just decluttered a couple to make space for the Tarte Amazonian Clay Holiday blushes. Oh, by the way, I tried all of them now. Chef's kiss. I have to try the highlighters, the two. That one I have not applied because I'm currently stuck in my how many carats phase. But the blushes in both sets, chef's kiss. These baked blushes look really nice, and to be honest, I am tempted by 1 or 2 colors. There are like super nice cool tone icy pinks. We have some super nice warmish reds, orange berries, but also some more natural ones. Very pretty. And then he also came out or is already. I'm not too sure if the Quints already came out. Yes, they do look like the Natasha Denona Quints, but they also do look like the Catrice Quints. It is like nothing, not a new format. But he finally listened. We have regular square pans. We do not have crazy painted pans, and while these Quints definitely do not look like they are for me, I see this concept and I'm honestly thinking that he will be very successful with these. So I'm wearing the Liplaq today because Isamaya finally came out with new Liplaqs. 3 new shades. We have the shade Lotus, which is an ethereal white glaze with a golden reflex. Beetle, a buildable inky black with shocks of electric blue shimmer. And Ultraviolet with a sheer iridescent lilac sheen. I ordered all 3 of them from the Isamaya website. They now finally shipped to the EU, but it hasn't arrived yet. I already got the email that there is a package coming, so they already like printed the label, but I'm not sure when they will send it out. Very excited because I am a bit unsure about the black one because there is a demo on the Isamaya Instagram page from herself and she applied it and it is so patchy. And I will test them when they arrive. Are you interested in a reel? Maybe I will do a like swatching all my Isaya Lip Locks reel because I have nearly all of them aside from that rusty red that came out. When did this come out? I think together with the Wild Horse collection last year. But I'm still hoping for a new eyeshadow palette. Oh, please, Isamaya, give us a new palette. By the way, my favorite lip lock that Isamaya has released is metal, as you can tell. I used quite a bit of this, and it's a sheer silver one, and I love this. Let's move on to Bobbi Brown because the time has come. We have mid-October or end of October, depending on how you define it. And we are already getting Lunar New Year announcements. So here we have Bobbi Brown with the Lunar New Year 2025 collection. She comes out with a quad and a liquid lipstick. I saw this palette and then I saw this top icy shade, and I hope that it is baked, but it is not. I do have the Lunar New Year quad from 2023 here. It is this one. This has the most stunning shades ever because it is the baked formulation. I'm not a neutral girl, you know that, but look at these. Look at these freaking shades, and especially Moonstone, but Sunflare too. These baked shades are so special. They are so freaking good. They are like Pat McGrath Blitz Astral shades on crack. Like, they're on crack. But Bobbi Brown, or the brand Bobbi Brown, does not put them into the quads anymore. And I haven't seen any eyeshadow palette since that, actually, that has the big one. I do have the Dream Gleam palette, the holiday one that she came out with, or one of the many holiday palettes, but I haven't used it yet. But this one does not have baked shades too. Very disappointing. Honestly, if you can snack a quad from Bobbi Brown that has the baked shades, I highly recommend doing it. Not so much the regular shades, because they're just regular shades. Ooh, this is very, very tempting. Glossier A comes out with, Balm.com do limited edition ones. Biscotti, a sweet, rich, nutty with a sheer toasted almond tint, and Espresso, deep aroma of freshly roasted coffee beans with a cool mocha tint. Oh, and cookie butter is back in stock. Do I have cookie butter? No. I have a coconut balm.com and 2 hot cocoa. To be honest, I love the balm.coms. I have birthday here at my desk. It's the one with glitter. Not liking so much the finish because of the glitter, but I do like the balms itself. They are really, really good. And to be honest, once they are available, I will 100% get all 3 of these. They sound very, very appealing, and I just love having them around me because they are just very, very nourishing, and the tint is fine. The one that I actually decluttered was lavender because I was fairly new to the Glossier shit, and I didn't know that not only do they smell insanely like lavender, they look like that shade. And while the tint was very okay, the scent, too much. I don't like lavender. But these here, they look actually good, and I want to have them all. Are they already available? Glossier. Let me check if they are already. Oh, they are already available. I am a bit confused because it says that the duo drops October 22nd, which is not today. Today is October 19th, but I can already order it. And cookie butter is also there. With shipping, it is €63. So for 3 lip balms, that means 21 per lip balm. Is that really worth it? I have to think about this again because I do like them, but I also do have 3 still here. So honestly, I do not need them, but I do like them. No live shopping here today. Can someone please tell me what the fuck is wrong with Rabanne? Is this fucking beautiful? Oh yes. This is the 1969 Makeup Clutch Highlighter. Basically, it's a highlighter that comes with a chain, and then you have like charms that you can put on there. But the freaking highlighter is €190. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? And if I remember that correctly, you can even buy these charms and you can add more, and they're like 30 bucks each. I understand that this is inspired by the iconic golden Rabanne 1969 bag, a compact with a gold highlighter that you can apply on your face, eyes, and body. Really? I can apply a highlighter wherever the fuck I want? Guess what? I am all for collector's makeup. I am all for something special. Did I mind spending €100 on a penis-shaped lipstick case? No, I didn't. I also did not mind spending €220 on a glitter palette with 24 glitters in there, like the Lammerhead LA Pro case. It costs like that. But I do mind spending €190 on one highlight. That is absolutely not worth it. And everybody who considers buying this, please let us know if it was worth it. Let's move on to something that is probably worth it, the new Girlcult collection. So, October 31st, there is a new Girlcult collection that will be available on Lookhealthystore. In China, it is available already October 23rd, yes. But overseas, or like worldwide, a week later. It is called the Miao collection. I hope I say that right. And it says the Miao people are an ancient ethnic group in China. In Miao cultures, wizards use ancient and mysterious witchcraft to pray for blessings from gods so that the Miao people can live and work in peace and contentment and lead a good life. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I just hope I said it right. And what I can already see here are lip products, yes. And at least one eyeshadow palette, and in a new format. So far, the Girlcult palettes have been looking all like this here. These are quads, and there is even a 15-pan palette that also has this design, but this is bigger. And here we have, I think, an 8-pan palette, but there are also some other in the same packaging. I think there are some blushes and highlighters too, so I'm very, 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 very excited for this collection. So, if you want to get this, Lookhealthystore got your back. As said, October 31st. And if you want to get this or something else, they still do have the sale going on until October 26th. So you have a couple days. Sadly, that collection will not be available for the sale, but everything else is currently on sale for 25% off. And you can stack my code ELLAGRAM for additional 12%. So thank you to everybody who used it already. Thank you to everybody who will use it. And just enjoy Asian makeup. You know, I love it so freaking much. If you believe that you have a deja vu, you're not wrong, because we saw stuff like this already. This is the upcoming Huda Beauty Icy Nude collection with the Icy Nude palette, a highlighter, a blush filter, a 2, and the new faux filler lip glosses. Let's start it at the glosses. They are horrible. I had 2 of these faux filter glosses and I decluttered both because they looked horrible. They're thick, they're goopy, they're not good. The blush filters I haven't used yet, can't tell anything about this. That highlighter, I'm confused. We had that Petri dish design already, and while I personally don't have a problem with this, I hate this pH adjusting shit, and I assume it is because here in the picture you see that in the background it gets pink. And now let's talk about the eyeshadow palettes, or the eyeshadow palette. First of all, I am confused because Huda herself said in the video that this is the last big eyeshadow that Huda Beauty will ever do, and I am instantly pissed. Why would a brand that has a specific product that people are rooting for all fucking year, why do they take this out of their planning? There must be something behind the scenes about this that we don't know. The palette itself, while I was very, very tempted when it was leaked, I even posted this in my Instagram story like 3 weeks ago or so. Now that I look at it, honestly, it is too light for me. There is only 2 shades that can be a bit like I don't know where I feel like they are deepening. But overall, didn't we have these shades already? I feel like shades like Lavish and Unapologetic we already had in Huda palettes, but I could totally mess that up. The shade names are kind of cringe. So one, for example, is called IDGIF. Then She Rich with 3 eyes. Like, can we please be adults? I don't know where it was. I think it was in a discussion in the comments for it being the last big palette. Someone was pointing out that they have the feeling that Huda Beauty is now targeting towards a younger generation, like TikTok people, which would make sense when you look at these shade names. And when you look at the fact that apparently Gen Z cancelled eyeshadow. Fuck you, because eyeshadow is not cancelled. I don't know where the journey will go for Huda. I am genuinely not interested in this. Then we have the new Natasha Denona Roxa palette. This is already available to basically everywhere. I think like worldwide will be this week or so, but you are already of course available to buy it through the Natasha Denona website. So this is the Roxa palette, and it says Roxa, but I learned that this is not right. I think it's Roxa. Apparently it means purple. And this palette is far away from being purple. Very, 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 very reddish pink. And Natasha Denona said that it is inspired by the big Lilac palette. I don't know what I think. I was tempted in the beginning, but to be honest, I am not anymore. And I just checked again. I put the Natasha Denona link down below in the info box. If you want to get this, again, I am not interested. When it got available, the codes did not give any discount. And I was extremely mad because Natasha Denona, so here I have some background infos, just very recently switched their affiliate platform from one to another one. And you can see in that new platform, when you click on a product, how much commission you get for the product, because some brands, they do have different commissions depending on the product, and how much discount the user gets. And there was 0% discount. And I was honestly really, really pissed about this. But I just checked again. Now it gives your typical 15% discount, which I'm very, very thankful for. Because honestly, I think it would be so weird if she all of a sudden, just because she changed the platforms, changed her discount policy. That would actually be a bit sad. But you can get it now from the Natasha Denona website, definitely, with 15% discount. Link is down below. You have to be logged in if you use the link, and the code ELLAKINKLEY is applied automatically. If you use this, I'm very thankful for that. I get a commission and you save 15%. And last but not least, I want to talk about Patrick Ta, and his upcoming Christmas collection. So I said in another video a couple weeks ago where we got teased with these, that these duos that we were seeing do not have to be eyeshadow duos, could have been concealer or whatever, but I was wrong, it is eyeshadow duos. And honestly, I think they look freaking pretty. And I allowed myself being excited. I was genuinely excited. And then I saw the price. He charges us $42 for the duos. Really? Who he thinks he is? He's Patrick Ta. Honestly, he's a makeup artist for celebs and wannabe celebs and TikTok people who has done definitely good red carpet looks. I'm not gonna lie. What he has done for celebrities and TikTokers is really good. It looks nice. But it's not like he's a high-class couture makeup artist. He's just a makeup artist. He's not a Tom Ford. And he's not an Isamaya French, who, for example, still is the head makeup artist for the big shows like London Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week or so. He's a very, very small light in the industry. And what does he think he is to charge this much for the duo when you can get, and I know this comparison is a lot of the times not really fair, but for 70 bucks you get a full eyeshadow palette from him. It's like, not that the eyeshadow palette is good, but why is this $4 more than a blush duo from him? I don't get that. So I was excited, but when I saw the price, I very, very quickly became unexcited. So that's it. These are all the products that I felt the need to talk about. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you pick up any of these? Will you pick up any of these? Or are you just very much uninterested and happy to be a little bit on a slow run? Personally, I think now a very hard time is coming because the past weeks were like prep for holiday, and now that we're getting into November, we're getting bombarded with holiday, and then all of a sudden there will be a cut again, and we're getting bombarded with Lunar New Year special packaging shit. So don't be fooled by that. Always think before purchase. I am currently in the phase of, first of all, I feel the need again to declutter things. I already decluttered my lip stuff because I was so overwhelmed, and I feel the need to declutter eyeshadow palette once again, although I did the declutter just 2 months ago, but a lot of them, they just went on a chopping block. Some of them I put back, they're like, no, maybe sometime, I don't know. I am just calming actually, and I try to excite myself for special things. Like, I'm not regretting that I got the Makeup by Mario one because, let's be honest, first of all, I love the first Ethereal eyes fucking lot. And this one looks right up my alley. So hopefully it will perform. But yeah, let me please know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any cool videos. And as you know, LMS is just right around the corner, and I hope I can see you in the next one.